From Alabama to California, we're watching your six, folks. Stay ready, stay free. And when the world goes crazy, what should we do? Drink up, sing it fast. It's the Denton and Sasquatch Show. Two voices you ought to know. From prepping tips to politics, they tell it straight. No tricks from Dixie to the Golden Coast. Freedom's what they love the most. Download the podcast, let the truth roll on the Denton and Sasquatch Show. This place is half talk show, half weird daycare. I love it!
Hello and welcome to the Einor and Sasquatch Show, coming to you live from both California and Arizona. My name is Sasquatch. I live in California. His name is Einor, and he lives in Arizona. And somehow, through the modern wizardry we call the internet, we make it sound like we're in the exact same room. How you doing, Einor?
I am doing great. How about you, sir?
Can't complain.
Hey, as long as you're looking down on the daisies, pal.
Yeah, exactly. If you'd like to get a hold of the show, you can always do so. The email is still the same email, dentonandsasshow@gmail.com. So anything exciting happened to you? Well, it's only Tuesday, right? So this week?
Oh, let me see. Oh, we got this funny story. So we got a young couple, and I've basically adopted them as my kids. They're probably late 20s, early 30s. Husband, wife, 2.4 perfect children. And they bought some land, I don't know, about a quarter mile, maybe a little more, directly east of us. And my wife met these two. They run a YouTube channel where they are just kind of making these ad hoc videos about their adventures and all the stuff they're learning trying to set up a homestead. And so my wife met them, invited them over to our place. God, they had just bought the land, so I mean that was about a year ago. At any rate, we got to know them and fell in love with them, and they're just wonderful. And so they're living in this camping trailer out on this, I don't know, 2 or 4 acres of land, due to the east of us, and building a house. And she's homeschooling the kids and making breads and making cookies and yada yada yada. And he works at some airplane place up in Tucson. And just this wonderful family, hard workers, everything else. And so they had called up on Saturday and asked to borrow some tools and stuff. So I was headed out anyway. So I stopped by there and dropped off the stuff they were asking for. And they had just gotten this dog. Got the kids a dog. The kids have been after them for a year to get a dog. So they got this dog, Luna. And Luna's about a year old. I don't even know what breed she is. A short hair something or other with, all point. One of those pointed dogs. Mm-hmm. But she's chained up out in the yard, and I didn't think anything of it. Drive in and climb out of the truck, and Luna just came straight at me. Hackles up, and she was out to kill. And she damn near did. And so she clamps onto my leg and just, really, really clamped down on me. Tore the skin pretty good. And so we finally get the dog off of me and whatever. And that started my Saturday. And so I take off and had to go to the hardware store, which is about an hour away from here. So I drive to the hardware store, and Mrs. Einor had asked me to pick up a couple of those little kids' wading pools for the pigs. Mm-hmm. You know the kind I'm talking about, those hard plastic wading pools?
Oh, yeah. In fact, I have one for the ducks.
Yeah. Well, she wanted a couple of those for the pigs. So, okay, fine. I grabbed those and, whatever it was that I needed. I don't even remember now, some wood glue or something. And get home, and I'm going to put these wading pools into the pig pen and fill them up with water for her. So I get in there, and the pigs are now about I don't know, 125, 150 pounds a piece. They're not small anymore. They're big enough that they can push you around. And so I get the pools in there and get the hose started and yada, yada, yada. Well, the pigs must have smelled the blood that Luna drew on my leg.
Uh-oh.
And they're coming up and biting on me. And Mrs. Einor had gone off to, I don't know, a yard sale or some damn thing, whatever it was. She wasn't home chasing butterflies or whatever it was, I don't know. At any rate, so I got these 250-pound pigs trying to eat me, and I'm stuck in this muddy pig yard. And, oh, man, I'm telling you, and it only went down from there.
Well, isn't that how they get rid of bodies? They're like the gangsters, they take them to pig farms and throw the bodies in, and the pigs just eat everything?
Pretty much, yeah.
Crazy.
And, at one point when we first got them, I liked them. I liked them a lot. Well, I still like them a lot. They're real characters. But I was thinking, it wouldn't be all bad to get a sow and just keep her as a pet and just, have her bred once a year and have free pork forever.
There you go.
But no way, Jose, I ain't doing that. You cannot pay me for that. No.
Well, you only learn by trying.
I guess, we laugh about this stuff because I'm busy making mistakes on the homestead, and sometimes they're pretty funny. But that was definitely one that it was funny after it was spooky.
Well, yeah. So this dog your friends had, you'd never met the dog before?
No.
Oh, okay. That's why he came up to you like that.
Yeah. So
Oh, right.
it'll get used to me and it'll be fine. And I'd rather have it that way than just come up and be happy to everybody that it doesn't know. But yeah, man. And it wasn't even that big of a dog. It's maybe 60, 70 pounds.
Yeah.
But holy shit, that thing is vicious.
Yeah, that's like my husky. Well, it's a husky, what's it called? Blackmouth cur mix.
Okay.
So he looks like a husky, but he doesn't have the fluffy hair. But he's got the coloring, and he's got the one brown eye and blue eye, but he thinks he's Billy Badass.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Yeah, I was pleased to see today when I took a shower that this wound on my leg is finally starting to turn black and blue. I mean, it was hurting like hell for about 3 days, and it wasn't even black and blue. And so she must have got me pretty deep.
Oh yeah, and they got strong jaws too, man. Even just playing with the dog, sometimes they don't do it on purpose, but they'll bite down pretty hard.
Yeah, this one, she was all about protecting her people, and well, I guess I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, well, at least she's doing her job.
Definitely doing her job.
All right, let's jump on into the show. So I came across this list. It's a list of weird foods that people eat, so I'm just going to run them by you and see if you would eat any of these. And
Okay.
anybody at home listening, if you want to email us and tell us whether you thought those were disgusting or that sounded good, then you can always do so, dentonandsasshow@gmail.com. All right, here we go. Mashed potatoes with sunny side up runny eggs.
Oh, hell no.
No, you wouldn't eat that?
No.
Oh, I think I'd
I'm
give
not
it.
a big egg guy.
No? Wow. Living on a homestead and not being an egg guy?
Yeah. But we use them. Well, my wife loves them, but we'll use. I'll eat an egg if it's encased in cake. Let's put it that way.
That's a good way to eat it.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, a dill pickle wrapped in extra sharp cheddar cheese.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it does sound pretty good. This one I would try. I don't know if I would like it. Grilled cheese sandwich with strawberry jam.
Those are awesome.
Oh, really? I've never had it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh hell yeah. The other thing that's really good is a grilled peanut butter sandwich with strawberry jam. Now you're talking my language, baby.
Yeah, I've had you know, strawberry and jelly, but or not strawberry and jelly, peanut butter and jelly. But I've always wondered about you know, putting it in the pan and grilling it up, but I've never
Oh,
done it.
hell yeah. Yeah, that now you're talking my language, baby.
All right, next up is strawberries dipped in sour cream and then brown sugar.
Never would have thought of it, but okay.
Yeah, it could be good. I like bagels, but I'm not sure I want a garlic bagel. Fresh baked garlic bagel.
I love garlic bagels.
Really?
Yes.
All right.
It was the one thing that I did when I was traveling every week. There's a Einstein Bagel Bakery in the Tucson airport. And so every Sunday morning, that was my ritual, is go and get a garlic bagel with onion and garlic and chive cream cheese. Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, that does actually sound pretty good. All right. I would have to take one ingredient out of this one, but dark peppermint chocolate eaten with salt and vinegar potato chips.
No.
I think these people are pregnant.
Yeah, that one I ain't doing.
I mean, I could do it without the peppermint because I hate peppermint, but even just the dark chocolate and the salt and vinegar, I don't know about that.
Yeah, chocolate and salt is good, but yeah, not vinegar.
Yeah. Baby carrots and peanut butter.
I suppose. I don't know.
If you were forced to.
Where did they? Who came up with that idea?
I don't know. This was just a list.
I mean that had to come out of a mental institution, did it?
Possibly. I mean, whoever did it, either that or must have been out of something to dip their baby carrots in, and went, well, I got peanut butter. Let's give that a try.
Well, could be, yeah.
Well, you said you like cake, so you might like this one. A piece of cake in a bowl with milk poured over it.
That'd work.
My only problem with that is, like, I've had cake before, like you're at a birthday party or something, a kid's birthday party, and you get a piece of cake, and you get some ice cream, and then the ice cream starts to melt, and it gets onto the cake, and then it just turns into this goopy, I don't know what. So I'm not
Yeah, that goopy, I don't know what is damn good.
I'd have to eat it fast before it melted.
It would be better if it were cream instead of milk, but yeah, okay, I'd give it a shot with the milk.
Yeah. Again, I don't like mint, so this one doesn't sound good to me. But mint and chip ice cream with peanut butter.
No,
Just regular vanilla with peanut butter is pretty good. I don't know if you've ever had that before.
no, I haven't.
But yeah, that one's pretty good. And then you
Every now and again, I will make a chocolate malt and throw a big old spoon of peanut butter in it. That's good.
Yeah, there you go. How could you not like this one? Bacon and jelly sandwich.
Oh yeah.
It's got the key word in it, bacon.
Yeah.
All right, two more. Popcorn and milk, and you eat it like cereal.
No.
Yeah, I didn't like that one either. And
Not a fan.
mac and cheese topped with applesauce.
Well, I mean, it's usually when we eat mac and cheese, the wife and I, we usually eat it as a side with, some kind of fried sausage. And the fried sausage, we usually put applesauce on it. So, yeah, I mean, it'd be like, pre-eaten food, but yeah, okay, I can see it.
Well, yeah, it wouldn't be horrible, but I just like mac and cheese, period. I wouldn't need the applesauce. Throw some ham in there, some bacon or something, and cheese, you're good to go.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
All right, well, there you go. There's our list of weird foods. I can't remember what website I found that on.
That wasn't too weird. I mean, it wasn't like, well, some of that shit that they eat over there in Korea where, those sea animals that Yeah, the animal is already fried and dead, but it's still moving.
Oh, there's videos of them eating, and I think it's Korea too, eating octopus still alive, and it's trying to crawl out of their mouths.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah, I
oh.
can't do that.
I got a weird one that I grew up eating because my mom, I don't know, made it and I liked it. It's a peanut butter turkey and mayo sandwich.
Okay. How your mom came up with this? Well, she must have.
Well, I mean, she ate it because, like, I think her mom made it, and I think her grandmother made it, and I mean, they're from Oklahoma and they were poor, so they just threw together whatever they had, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's actually really good. It's surprising that the mayo and the peanut butter actually complement each other.
Oh,
But
I would've
everybody,
never thought of it.
yeah, everybody I ever tell about that, they're like, "Ew, that's gross," and it's like, well, to each his own, I guess.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like the first time I went to Canada, and they were telling, or Eastern Canada, they were telling me about poutine.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
which is basically just French fries and pork gravy with white cheddar cheese curds on it,
yeah.
which sounds disgusting, but it's really awesome.
All right, let's go on to the next one. A serial burglar, dubbed the Spider-Man from Hell, is causing concern in Houston's Montrose neighborhood. Since December, at least 7 break-ins have been reported, with the thief gaining entry through small doggy doors or windows. The burglar, who operates during the day when residents are at work or school, has primarily stolen jewelry and electronics. Surveillance footage captured the man, who remains unmasked and ungloved, contorting through tight spaces to access homes. The Houston Police Department and Harris County Precinct 1 Constable's Office are investigating and believe the same individual may be linked to more burglaries. I mean, I guess the weird part of this one is that the guy dresses like Spider-Man while he does this, but this guy is not long for the world doing this in Texas.
No, no. Well, no.
Yeah, yeah, because he's gonna come to a house that he thinks the owner's gone, but he's not, and he's gonna get unalived.
Yeah, and little 6-year-old Sally will be, she'll have something to brag about when she goes back to school the next day, but still.
My dad killed Spider-Man. Oh
No,
man.
I killed Spider-Man,
Yeah,
and you should have seen my grouping.
yeah. Well, he's got the spider out on his chest, so center mass.
Yeah,
All right. Do you like, or have you ever had Chick-fil-A?
love Chick-fil-A.
I am not a fan of Chick-fil-A. I think it's okay, but people rave about it, and I'm just like, yeah, it's okay.
I, you know, I actually met Dan Cathy once.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was doing a class down in Atlanta, Georgia, and one of the guys that was in the class rode in this Christian biker gang. And he says,
Well, wait a
we're
minute.
going on a ride.
I want
I'm
to talk.
sorry, go ahead.
I want to talk more about a Christian biker gang.
Yeah, no, these guys were cool. And we're going on a ride tonight. You want to join us? Yeah, sure, why not? I got nothing better to do. So they picked me up at a hotel, and here I am. All I had was my Dockers and my dress shirts, of course, riding with these guys all dressed up in their black leather and everything else, And but I'm riding bitch on the back of this Harley and just having the time of my life. And we stopped to get some food, and it turns out that Dan Cathy was another member of this biker gang. And I had never heard of Chick-fil-A at this point. I mean, I was, probably late 20s, early 30s maybe. And so we're chatting, and nicest guy you'd ever want to meet. And you ever had Chick-fil-A? I don't even know what Chick-fil-A is. And they all kind of look at me like I fell off of a tree, And so he takes me to the Chick-fil-A, and I had a Chick-fil-A sandwich, and it was, yeah. And therein began the love affair, man.
Well, there you go. I mean, that's a cool story.
Yeah.
Well, I bring it up because Chick-fil-A has reverted its waffle fries recipe after customer backlash over the recent change. The fast food chain had added pea starch to the fries in late 2024, aiming to keep them crispier for longer. However, the addition proved unpopular among diners, prompting the company to remove it. The change comes after numerous complaints about the taste and texture of the fries. Customers took to social media to voice their displeasure, with some saying the fries were bland and lacked the original flavor. One news report highlighted a customer's comment saying, "I'm going to miss that pea starch, said no one ever." So, did you, I mean, I don't know how often you go, but did you ever, taste any difference?
Well, I haven't been to one for several years now since I've not been traveling, but I guess I never really noticed. I always get the same thing, although fries are always part of it, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I think it's pretty cool that they listen to the customers.
Yeah. Well, I always liked them because number one, it seemed to be the only fast food where it was consistent. You go into any Chick-fil-A anywhere in the country, you were always getting the same thing, and it was always going to be just as good as the last Chick-fil-A. So I guess that's a double-edged sword. If you don't like it, it's going to suck everywhere. But I happen to be one of the ones that liked it. So okay, it's consistently good, and they're consistently polite.
Yeah,
was the
that's.
other
I was going to say that's like In-N-Out.
Yeah. Yep.
In-N-Out always tastes, the same, good, and they got nice people working there.
Yeah. And so yeah,
Okay, Vero Beach. That's where we're going next. An inmate, you're going to like this one. An inmate at the Indian River County Jail faces a new felony charge after authorities say he slipped away from a barbecue event for charity to have sex with a woman in a portable toilet. The inmate, Hartley Elliott Sanchez, 35, was a trustee whose job it was to help serve food at the event when he wandered off. An arrest report from the Indian River County Sheriff's Office said, surveillance video of Sanchez abandoning his post, walking behind a boat display near the portable toilets and conversing with two women, according to the report. Making sure no one was watching, a woman went into the toilet and Sanchez went in shortly after. The duo reemerged separately a little while later. When deputies asked him about it, Sanchez acknowledged the encounter and offered that investigators should go check out the video. So this dude's got a set on him. First of all, he kind of runs away, I guess, to go have sex with this woman, and then secondly, he's like, "Yeah, cops, go watch the video."
Yeah. Did they at least offer him a cigarette?
I don't know about that one, but he should have. Crazy.
No. Tell me this: why are they giving him a barbecue at the prison?
It wasn't for the prisoners. It was for some kind of youth thing. The rest of the story said, and he was just one of the people there that was picked to help serve the food.
Okay. Which makes you kind of wonder, why did they have a youth barbecue and then bring in prisoners to serve the food? But that gets us off on a whole nother tangent.
Well, no, the whole thing was at the prison.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just crazy.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, I'm thinking this was low level people. I'm guessing there weren't like rapists and stuff there. At least I would hope.
Still.
But yeah. All right, this one's kind of crazy. From ESPN.com. Cal State Bakersfield Athletic Department has been in upheaval since August 29th when the then men's basketball coach Rod Barnes opened an anonymous email from a tipster who alleged that Barnes' temporary assistant coach, Kevin Mays, was also working as a pimp. Other lawsuits, internal investigations, dismissals, and finger pointing have only served to deepen the department's sense of crisis. In the email, the tipster identified a woman whom Mays allegedly had trafficked for several months. She writes, "Fix it or the whole staff will fall," the tipster wrote in all caps, adding that the email was the first warning and final warning. Barnes forwarded the anonymous email to the university's Human Resource Office, which sent it to the university police, triggering an investigation that led to criminal charges against Mays. Mays, who is being held without bail, faces a hefty rap sheet of 11 criminal and misdemeanor charges, including felonies such as pimping. He also has charges. Let me try that again. He also was charged with possession of an automatic firearm and possession of methamphetamine and marijuana with intent to sell. Separate charges cited him for possession of more than 600 images of youth or child pornography and distribution of obscene matter involving someone under 18 years old. So my big question is, did they vet this guy?
Yeah. Do they even have an HR department? Because, I mean, that seems pretty obvious.
Yeah, somebody dropped the ball on this one.
Yeah.
And for this guy to be doing all of those things, how did he have time to coach? That's what I'm asking. I mean, if you're a pimp and you're running drugs and you're trafficking people, where do you find the time to coach?
Yeah, and where did you learn the skills, you know?
Yeah, very true. Maybe he was doing it as a kid. I don't know.
Yeah. The pimping, you mean, or the coaching?
The pimping. He probably played in high school. That would be my guess. Maybe college.
Yeah, probably.
All right, last week I did a new segment called Quickies, so I got two of them for you here. Gene Simmons says celebrities like Ben Stiller should shut the F up about politics. Basically, shut the F up, do your art, and shut up. Nobody's interested in your opinions. Who the F do you think you are? Did you hear about that story?
No, but it sounds like Gene.
It does sound like Gene. Well,
I've always been a big Gene Simmons fan.
Yeah, he's definitely a straight shooter, that's for sure.
Yeah.
The story is Ben Stiller, I guess, put on social media that you shouldn't make movies about war because war's horrible and this and that. But then everybody jumped on top of him and said, well, you made Tropic Thunder, a movie about war. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's the usual stupid celebrity that forgets what they've done.
Yeah.
But I got to agree with Gene. I think they all need to just shut up and dance monkey.
Yeah. Well, you know, there's a certain wisdom in Gene, you know?
There definitely is. All right. The next and final of our quickies. White liberal woman posts a farewell to her mother, alleging she could be executed by ICE in Minneapolis.
I am there to observe and document. This is a historical moment for me in my lifetime, for the state of Minnesota, and no matter what the outcome is, I believe it deserves to be documented. I believe it is my responsibility and my right to document it. Firsthand, as an observer, show what is happening in my city. I believe in the freedom and the foundations of America and the United States Constitution. I also believe in change and progress. If I am executed today by ICE officers, it will not be because of anything that I did. I'm saying this because I need you to understand what you're supporting and what you're fighting against, and possibly reconsider.
Well, I think she seems to forget that the people she's supporting are breaking our laws.
Yeah.
I mean, for her to make a video saying that, basically she was saying, you know, if I get killed while I'm out there doing this, I just want you to know that it was them. You know, I don't know. It's just the thoughts of a white liberal woman.
Yeah. Well, again, it goes back to that show that we did a few weeks ago where I told you the one that they did shoot up there, it was basically suicide by TikTok, and this one seems to be suffering from the same malady.
Yeah, shouldn't look too bright.
You know, I wish her well. I hope that she gets the electroshock therapy that she desperately needs and she can go on and live a happy, healthy life. But if not, don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. Sorry, sister.
Well, I think we can agree on that one. All right. It's time.
Which does bring up another point, though, Sass. I do want to run this one past you.
All right, let's hear it.
Have you noticed, and this is just me being philosophical, but have you noticed that our society really did start to decline, probably the early 80s, mid 80s, whatever it was, when they stopped using electroshock therapy? When they stopped giving these people the electroshock therapy and just turned them loose on the streets, that's when things started getting a little wild and woolly.
Yeah, I'd say there's something to that.
So I'm a thinking that we could probably, solve a lot of the world's problems if we would just bring back some, proper application of electricity.
Some good old-fashioned shocking.
That's right.
Well, you may have just discovered the solution to all our woes.
Well, I don't know about all of them, but I bet a good share of them.
Well, then we need to petition Congress and say, look, we need this back.
Let's apply for a grant and get rich and go out and zap some liberals and have some fun with it, eh?
Oh, there you go. I like that idea. Make money at the same time.
Yeah.
Time for weird news.
It's time for Weird News.
With Denton and Sasquatch.
All right. We may have just discovered the eighth wonder of the world.
Okay, lay it on me.
KFC sunscreen.
I'm sorry?
KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, sunscreen.
Okay.
In what is probably the most sensical pairing to ever exist, the crispy poultry purveyor is giving away sunscreen that smells like fried chicken. KFC has created an exclusive and extremely limited run of fried chicken scented sunscreen that will be available on a first-come, first-served basis, according to the press release. Their tagline is fittingly, the only skin that should be extra crispy this summer is on your fried chicken. And just be aware, though, that this stuff smells like chicken. You can't actually eat it. Sunscreen is still sunscreen and meant to be put on your body, not in it. So, what do you think of the KFC sunscreen?
Well, I guess.
Your pigs may really eat you if you go out there with this stuff on.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's not a very practical solution, but hey, if whatever floats your boat. I don't know. How about you?
Yeah, I don't think I want to smell like Kentucky Fried Chicken. I mean, I like it when you smell it at home because you're going to eat it, but I don't want it wafting off of my body.
Yeah, particularly for hours and hours and hours.
It'd be funny if you were getting attacked by birds coming down pecking at you.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely don't want to walk through the hood wearing that.
Definitely not. Speaking of practicality, our next weird news story, a New Jersey Girl Scout troop found cookie sales in high demand outside of a cannabis dispensary. But the move may have landed the group in hot water with the organization's leaders. The troop, which has not been publicly identified, first sold cookies in February outside Daylight Cannabis in Mont Laurel in the Garden State. Despite the success of the initial sale, the group no longer plans to return to the shop. The partnership capitalized on marijuana-induced cravings It quickly drew attention online and in local media, and the licensed dispensary owner called it a success that boosted traffic to both the cookie booth and the shop. Daylight Cannabis owner Steve Cassidy told NJ.com, "You use cannabis, you get the munchies." Well, yeah.
Yeah. I guess I don't see a problem with any of this, but go ahead.
Yeah, I don't either. I mean, it's a legal business there, and these little girls just trying to make a buck, man.
Yeah. Well, when I was a young kid in the Boy Scouts and the Cub Scouts, I guess it was the Cub Scouts, every year they would sell boxes of candy.
Mm-hmm.
And my favorite thing to do was just on a Friday or a Saturday night go hang out at the local liquor store and sell candy right outside the liquor store. I always did really well.
Yeah, I mean, any smart salesman is going to go to where they know people are going to buy.
Yeah.
Speaking,
I don't see a problem here.
yeah, neither do I. Speaking of Girl Scout cookies, do you like Girl Scout cookies?
Absolutely.
Oh, I hate them. I think they're gross.
Yeah, those Thin Mints. I'll even buy a few extra boxes and throw them in the freezer so I can have them later in the summer.
I do that with. They only sell them at Christmas time. It's Oreos with white fudge over the top of them. So
those too.
So
Yep.
I'll buy a few boxes of those and throw them in the freezer, and then I got some for later on. The weird thing is, I don't even like Oreos, and I don't like white chocolate, but together for some reason, they're delicious.
Yeah.
But all right. Finally, in weird news, this is from UPI. An auction house specializing in props from movies and TV series is offering a screen-matched butt-birth rhinoceros from Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls. Did you ever see that movie?
Oh yeah.
So the scene where he's hiding in the inside the rhinoceros and then gives birth through its butt. That's what this prop is from. Prop store auction said the rhino was used for exterior shots in the 1995 comedy when Ace Ventura, played by Jim Carrey, was using the mechanical animal to spy on a suspect. Distinctive patterns on the bolts, as well as the placement of holes drilled into the top door hatch of the rhino's side, screen matched to when Ace climbed out of the rhino's butt. Though the rhino's neck and leg appear to be slightly different today as a result of sympathetic restoration and repainting conducted after the filming. Bidding on the prop, which was previously displayed at Planet Hollywood, has reached $5,500 as of early afternoon. The auction house said that it is expecting to fetch top price of up to $8,000.
Okay.
I don't think I would give $8,000 to climb out of a rhino's butt, but, it was a funny scene.
It was a funny scene, but what would you do with it if you won it?
I've wondered about that too. Like all these people that buy this stuff from movies and stuff, it's like you just set it in the corner and then, okay, what?
Well, I mean, that was not a small item, as I recall from the movie. I mean, it was a good-sized thing.
Excuse me. Yeah, no, it was like the size of a real rhino.
Yeah, so what do you do with it? I mean, takes up your whole living room, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you got a garden or something, maybe you could put it in the garden.
Yeah, I don't know.
Keep the crows away.
Yeah. I guess if you got a big enough house and, nothing to do with a room or something, fine, but yeah,
hey,
whatever.
You could put it in with the pigs.
They would eat it.
Probably.
Oh, man, they are crazy, baby.
All of a sudden I got a sneezing fit. All right, well, that is the end of the show. If you want to email us about the show, we would be happy to get your replies. Denton and Sass Show at gmail.com. You can tell us you hate us. You can tell us you love us. You can give us an idea, send us a story, whatever you want to do. Once again, I appreciate my buddy Einor filling in while Denton is taking care of his, taking care of his mother. Anything you want to add? You got any? Well, I forgot to ask you this. You have any OTP news?
OTP news. I was afraid you were going to bring that one up. Yeah, I've got to carve out some time to get working back on that. I sincerely apologize, folks. I really do. I feel terrible about it. It just, events on my end have kind of overtaken me here this last couple weeks and just been very, very busy. But one thing, I guess, related back to the early part of the show, I was telling you about the young couple who had the dog that tried to kill me.
Yeah.
The one thing I do wanna do is I would like to plug their YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
In case you're wondering, because they are going to use that to try and scare up enough money to build their house. But if you're bored and if you want to follow along, they have a YouTube channel, Journey, the word Journey, the number 2, and then the word Homestead. So just Journey to Homestead out on the YouTube, and you know, go out there, give them some love, and there you are. You'll get to meet two of my favorite neighbors.
Hey, might even get to see the dog that bit you.
And you'll probably get to see the dog that bit me, yeah. The dog who is no longer called Luna at our house. It is now called Lucifer.
All right, well, once again, I want to thank you for filling in. Make sure that you are thankful for every day God has given you. Help each other whenever you can. Stay safe. And don't take crap from anyone. Have yourself a blessed day, and we'll see you.
Good night, y'all.